Hello everyone, I'm FancyBugs and today I'm going to talk to you about this project I've been working on for like 2 weeks by now. It's a 2D platformer that actually turned out to be pretty good, so I decided to make a video about it. Keep in mind that this is the first video where I actually speak, so there may be some mistakes and the quality might not be the best, but just bear with me if you want, and sit back, relax, and I hope you will enjoy this video. So, first things first, the name of this project is, well, it doesn't have any at the moment. I'm open to suggestions though. But for now at least, generic 2D platformer will do. What I wanted to achieve by making this project was to take some elements from Quake, Cobalt and Worms and to put them together into a fun game that is based on basically physics and gun recoil and things like that, and well, this is what I've got. Right now the game is still a prototype, so there are just 2 maps and 1 local multiplayer game for 2 players, but I plan on making more and maybe adding some sort of online multiplayer, but well, I'll see more about that later. The mechanics are pretty simple. You can jump, rip walls, and enter this sort of ragdoll mode that I call Bouncy Mode, where you gain velocity by using the grappling hook and the level, and also by using the gun's recoil. This of course makes for some pretty fun possibilities, like for example using the minigun as a jetpack. This is why I made this game in the first place. I haven't really seen that many games that use physics and rigid bodies in this way, so I just took the opportunity to make one myself. This is what I've started with. Just some cubes, nothing fancy, but after all, I don't think there's anything that is beautiful from the beginning, right? Everyone has to start somewhere. So I began by working on the bouncy mode I told you about, and also by adding the wall gripping feature. And to be honest, I've never done anything like this before, and well, I think it turned out pretty great. Next, I added a gun that can push you backwards using its recoil, and then I added a grappling hook that basically works using spring joints. After that, I worked on the map to make it look nicer, and then I added a second player that couldn't really do anything, it was just a dummy for now. Additionally, I switched the input mode from keyboard and mouse to controller so that it would be more suitable for a 2-player game. Here's how the respawn system works. So after a player is killed, he is teleported to another room, and after a certain amount of time the round is reset, and what that basically means is just that both players are sent to their initial locations, the starting points, and their debuffs or weapons or whatever are removed, and they are given the default gun, and yeah. And now it was finally time for some lightning. And well, after adding it some lights, I think you can definitely see how significant lights are for a game's visuals. The weapons that I've added to the game are a pistol, a submachine gun, an assault rifle, a shotgun, what I would like to call the bouncy rifle, basically a rifle that shoots projectiles that bounce off the wall, and also a minigun that you can again use it like a jetpack. I've also added some grenades such as the highly explosive grenade, the frag grenade, the frozen grenade that basically freezes you for a moment, and the gravity grenade that pulls you towards it and then it throws you away. After I've done these things, I've added in another map to bring some more diversity to the game, and that's pretty much it for now. So yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I also hope that you could understand what I've said, because I know I sound pretty terrible at the moment, and I really hope it will get better as I make more videos, but yeah, that's it. So see you next time, I guess.